Hello, hello. A quick reading here on the lovely and talented Scarlett Johansson. I would like to say for the record, I absolutely loved Lucy. I loved that movie. To be honest, I tend to kind of fast forward to the part where she first ingests the stuff. Because from there on out I'm just riveted, and I love the idea, and she does a great job with whatever material she's able to get, considering she is a woman in Hollywood and will never get the kind of appreciation that her male counterparts are likely to get. Getting 2 cards there. Okay. All right. This is Johansson. Okay, just so you know, when I read on people who are involved with big dramatic things, they're actors, they're directors, they're novelists, they're screenwriters, I get a lot of the big dramatic cards, and it has to do with their work. It almost always has to do with work they're doing. So I'm entirely sure what that has something to do with work, but I'm honestly, I wouldn't know exactly what, and even if I did, I wouldn't give you any spoilers on anything anyway, you know. So something in the past or the future. Okay, here in the past, she's worked very hard. There's a lot of work. I mean, it's not like her IMDb page is sparse. It's loaded. She's worked very hard. The sooner the reading. But she's still limited. And not because she lacks talent or lacks, yeah, it's the limitations, the swampy mess of sexism. Base of the reading. Her energy's quite good. Friends and work, and she does get some recognition, but not as much as she deserves, but she gets some. Above the reading, that's some real happiness there. I don't know if the relationship she's currently in is just phenomenal and amazing, but these are the cards you really, these are the cards I would love if I got, where you have this wonderful, fulfilling relationship, and you're really able to express your own inner strength, and be good, you know, at work and at home, and yeah, so that's good. That's good. All right, near future. Spending time with these feel connected with a significant other, or yeah, it feels like a man she's dating, and then going off to work. Home environment. Yeah, I believe she has a daughter. She has a child anyway. Oh, so that's home. Hopes and fears. Some of the power coming into her own hands, as far as perhaps directing, or I don't know exactly what, but this is hoping for power that other men would be offered or be able to get more readily, coming to her. What other people see, a lot of work. Yeah, just a lot of work here, positive energy here, positive, yeah, this is good. This is good. I'm happy to see it. Some other catastrophic cards that probably have to do with stuff she's working on, because it's at home, going off to work. and even more work and travel. Lots of travel. I'm getting 3 cards of travel here. So I'm just overall, I'm just seeing positive things. These feel work related. This feels personal. That's good. That's what you want. So yeah, I think things are going to continue. But she's not going to get as much recognition or credit as she's actually due. And it's all because of the time we are in right now, where there's still a fair amount of sexism. I'm not saying it's everyone, it's not, but where men hold on to power. That is what I am getting. But there are, this is all good. This is all good energy and good stuff. So I am happy to see that. Hello, hello. Apparently an update is in order because it came out in the news today that Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost are engaged to be married. And that is always wonderful. That is just always nice energy. And the world could use some nice energy, let me tell you. The energy is kind of a champagne gold kind of color, kind of shimmery. It's very nice. Very heady stuff. Something about this card. Card for the reading. A card of victories, card of success, card of finding love. It's a lovely card. Pageantry, like with a wedding where you have, yeah. So, alright, in the past, these are young people who have worked very hard on their career. This is communications. The sword is air sign, which is communications. They're both very funny. They both act well. So, center of the reading. It's a thief card, so I'm wondering if they didn't mean to announce it yet, or somebody jumped the gun and announced it. Something rotten in the state of Denmark. But it's not either one of them, it's someone around them. Base of the reading. I bet you this is about his career, and I'll bet you this is about hers. This feels like his career, where Pete Davidson came on and did a skit on SNL once comparing his life to Colin Jost's life, and it was pretty funny, but basically portrayed Colin as, a country club, a young, hip kind of country club kind of person, golfing and wealthy, but he works on SNL, and it's not always highbrow humor. It's really to get everyone to laugh, or as many people as possible to laugh. It's a very equal kind of thing. And this up here, this isn't her career, but this is Scarlett Johansson, where she's had to fight very hard to get where she is. She's worked hard, she's had to fight hard, she's had to have people fighting for her. Hello, boo-boo. And she's been looking for a real partnership. So let's see, near future. Oh, families getting together, meeting and mingling, humming and hawing of what's going to go where. People, when you talk about prenuptial agreements, arguments about, stupid stuff that in the long term will not matter. Home environment. It's really taking, saying, yes, we are going to do this. This is very much having agency, taking the power into your own hand to say, we are going to build this together. Because with both of them in the public eye, it can be easy to just kind of want to hide everything. Hopes and fears. So this is the card of hope. Hope it's like being in love with love. It's what is your hope and fear? Your hope is hope. It's just this overflowing, lovely, nurturing, effervescent energy. What other people see. What I'm getting is Swamp being just hounded by paparazzi. Final outcome, celebration. Oh. Is that drama at the wedding, or? It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but then again, marriage never is the easiest thing in the world. It's a fight worth fighting if you are in love. It's not easy. But ultimately what I'm feeling is a lot of real solid strength here. And her working a lot. And then making it work, but being in the public eye it creates a lot of drama, and it's not necessarily them doing it, it just feels like people around them causing drama. This, I don't know if it is, but these original cards here, they almost feel like someone who doesn't take their medication. Someone in the family who decides that they're just not going to take their medication, and they don't die, but they become ill or have to go rest for a while. They really need to take their medication. And after that, I've got such solid cards of, it's almost like family dynasty kind of energy. And there are some arguments along the way, normal fights. This is not, this isn't like a big smackdown or violent thing. There's also charity work, there's outreach, community outreach, but it's, the bad stuff that comes up has to do with people who want something from them. Friends who don't turn out to be friends. Family who are trying to take advantage. Especially of Scarlett. Because he's on SNL and he's he's quite well off and what have you, but not on her level. Not... Oh, pumpkin. Yeah, what I'm feeling is a lot of people around them. A lot of people wanting things, trying to get things. You know, it's almost, you know, it almost reaches a point where sometimes Colin feels like he needs to protect her, protect them. I'm feeling, I'm not seeing a card necessarily, but I kind of felt this a little at the other reading, and I feel it again. I think they're going to have family. I think they're going to have a family. There's just so much drama, and not work drama. People, more people. And it's like, it's almost as if I could lay down every card here. And some of you might say, well, you're doing that anyway. No, I use a lot of cards in general, but this is different. This is, it kind of, it's not the same, but it almost reminds me of like a Meghan Markle kind of situation, where they're just trying to live their lives and do their thing, but there's so many people around all the time. PR people, bodyguards, people helping with the children, people helping with the house, them needing to get dressed up for galas. So you've got stylists, and you've got makeup people, and you've got hair people, and you've got parties, and you've got work parties, and you've got it just feels like so many people. So what I'm getting is, I think they are, the energy, they love each other. So it's just they have to be careful about the people around them. And you know, honestly, I mean, maybe it's just me talking, maybe I'm foolish, but if it were me, exactly, you'd almost just want to, like, pare down, if possible, pare down the number of people who are around. Spend a little more time together, alone together. So anyway, that is what I'm getting, and I certainly wish them all of the best. I'm sure that you do too. Send them and all engaged and newlywed people just positive energy and the best of luck, and all that is good. All right. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to my patrons. This channel would not exist without you. All right. Hang in there.